Domacom is our new business where we're trying to develop a solution that addresses the direct property asset allocation problem that exists in the market. So it enables people to invest in fractions of property interests. A simple way of viewing it, it's like a property trust where you can select the specific properties you want to invest in. Well, the problem really relates to the fact that most investors, and let's take SMSFs, which is our initial focus, the average or the median portfolio size is just over 500,000 and the average is $1 million. Now, normal asset allocation to direct property is 20%, and that gives you, $100,000 to $200,000 of direct property. Well, I challenge you to find a investment property you can buy for that. So that's the problem. And my background at Praemium, out of the 18,000 SMSFs we had, the vast majority had a zero weighting to direct property. And that's really the problem that we've set out to solve with our platform. Well, it does that by marrying two things. Legal structure is it's a managed fund with thousands or hundreds of thousands of little sub-funds, and every sub-fund is linked to a specific property, and the sub-funds have 100 units in them. So basically, by buying 3 units, you're buying 3% of the property exposure, which is the capital and the income. And the other side of the solution is the technology, and the best way I can describe it is like E-Trade marries realestate.com. So you go into an online platform like realestate.com, you go select your property exposures, you say I want any 3-bedroom townhouses within 4 kilometres of North Ryde that have 3.5% yield or better and have a car spot and are currently tenanted. And our system will display the properties. You look at it exactly like a normal property. You'll see the floor plans, you'll do Google Earth, you'll have virtual tour, but then you'll see the E-Trade side of it, which will show you the number of shares or units available for sale and what the vendor wants for them. So I've got 3 shares for sale and I want $7,000 each because I'm valuing my townhouse at $700,000, and the yield is 3.5%. If I'm interested, I buy them. So yes, it's a little different. It's taking the direct equities concepts and we're applying them to the property world. We're building it. Our background with Praemium clearly is a very high volume transaction online internet-based system, and we built that using the technology that existed 10 years ago. Well, as you can imagine, technology has really improved, and we're now using the latest in Microsoft Azure technology, where it's all cloud-based. And so we're building the online platform ourselves. That's our background, and we're building the legal structure. It's very new, and for those readers, we've just partnered with Perpetual as our RE custodian. Which I think should give some people an idea of the value that they see in our model. It's absolutely fantastic because when you look at it, is that at the moment financial planners can't advise on property. They're not licensed to, and therefore they can't charge on it. Pretty much every financial planning client, however, does want some property exposure. So how are they going to do it? Well, they'll put them into, say, property trusts and or REITs. The problem with those is that firstly, they can freeze. Secondly, they don't track property generally. They track the equity markets. So it doesn't achieve the outcome. And thirdly, more importantly, individuals in Australia, I think with SMSFs, they've spoken with their feet. They want transparency and they want control. And basically, putting people into a pooled fund doesn't achieve that. Whereas our structure enables financial planners to advise clients on what looks like and smells like direct property, but actually is a managed fund, and enables them to select the properties that they want. They can drive past it. They can Google it. So, so it's the look and feel and the investment experience of direct property, but in a regulated frame. Now, what that means for financial planners, not only can they advise on it, they can charge on it. It becomes part of their fee-based service delivery. Absolutely easier because, in our model there is no commissions, there's nothing. We're straight fee-for-service offering, and we suit those planners and accountants who are, confident enough to deliver a service for which they charge a fee, and we're going to be part of that service because asset allocation is a big part of fee-for-service. And, so we wouldn't survive in the old commission-based world, but we will thrive in the new fee-based world. Watch this space. So all going well, we'll be live in July, August.